everyone, Scott of the Scottman, and we are here to do a driving video today. We are heading east on I-94. We just passed the interchange for I-69, so we're out near Marshall, Michigan. We're gonna take this, haven't decided yet, either to Albion or where Albion is, or at least to where Jackson is, where it meets up with 127. Sup, welcome to another Driving with Scottman895. Be sure to click that subscribe button to come along and join the adventure. Yeah, just getting back from Indiana right now. I spent or had a very nice weekend over in the northwestern part of the state. Got to check out some of the Indiana dunes. It was really cool exploring that. But even before that, I was able to, well, I got there Friday night. I stayed in Merrillville because it was pretty much centrally located to all the places I want to go to, such as Michigan City, the Indiana Dunes, Valparaiso, etc. So I got to check out Michigan City. I had been to Michigan City, I think 3 years ago, I believe. Finally had a chance to check it out on foot after just doing a driving tour there. And I finally got to check out the Washington Park there, which is right on Lake Michigan. And I don't know why I didn't drive over there the last time, because it was beautiful. And then after that, went to Carlson's Drive-In to get a couple of hot dogs. And what's cool about that place, which is in Michigan City, is that it's kind of like going to Sonic, to where they do have picnic tables, but you're able to just stay in your car at all times. They'll take your order just at your driver's seat window, and then they'll bring the food to you. They'll hook the tray table onto your driver's side window, which is really cool. That way you can just eat in your car. And then after that, I went to Indiana Dunes National Park, which used to be the Indiana Dunes National Lakeshore, but was upgraded to a national park, which is Indiana's first, earlier this year. Got to explore the area around West Beach, which is the western part of the park, and I have to say that is a very beautiful area. You got a lot of very cool sand dunes. You got a whole mix of ecosystems. You got sand dunes, you got forests, woods, well, somewhat the same thing. You got Lake Michigan. There's even cactus growing there. Nothing huge or anything, but just a little bit. And what was really cool is I got to meet up and hang out with a very good friend of mine who also does travel videos too. I'll post a link to his channel, top right of the screen, also in the video description. His name's Dima, but his channel is called Discover with Dima. He's done a lot of different travels throughout. Well, for one, like in northwest Indiana, he's been up to Michigan. So I know he lives in northwest Indiana. And he's also has done some videos recently in Portland, Oregon, and I know last year he went to Europe. He has a bunch of videos on Portugal, Switzerland. I'm trying to think where else he went last year. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff. Very nice guy. He's been to Indiana Dunes a couple of times, so he knows the area very well. And we went to a part of Dunes he had not really been to before, which was really cool. And I was pleasantly surprised. But of course, tour. Got many different parts of the park, and there's even a part of the park that is a state park, which has its own unique features. So because of that, I'll have to go back. And then I even filmed another driving video, which I never really plan on filming, but he recommended for me to drive around downtown Gary, Indiana, and see all the abandoned buildings, and that was really something. And then that evening I went to Valparaiso, or Valpo for short, and got to walk around the little city there. That was very beautiful. Enjoyed the courthouse, that Central Park Plaza that's there. They even had the statue of Orville Redenbacher there. And I got to eat dinner at a place called Kelsey's, which is just to the southeast of downtown. Not terribly far from Valparaiso University. So yeah, had a very eventful day yesterday, and then I'm just driving home today. Although I did make a 3-hour pit stop in Niles. I had a couple YouTube viewers, including one who kept asking me, like, I feel like every year, when are you going back to Niles? When are you going back to Niles? Can you do an update video in Niles? So it's like, I think I should go back to Niles. And I'm glad I did, because what a gorgeous day it was there. Like, everything's starting to bloom there. Breeze felt wonderful. And it was cool to go back to with much better updated camera gear than what I had when I filmed the original video back in 2014. Got to check out some of the cool historic sites around town too, including the beautiful railroad depot. But yeah, the weather, with the exception of the drive out to Indiana, where it was kind of cloudy and it even started to lightly rain, especially around like Michigan City, and then even going up to like New Buffalo area. Like, the weather has cooperated very, very well. It's been plentiful sunshine. Because yeah, I think I've mentioned this in some of my previous driving videos, but I originally tried to go to Indiana Dunes. During the past few years, I think last year or even 2 years ago, but I planned it a couple times, but I had to cancel each time because of terrible weather forecasts. So I was pretty bummed about that, but thankfully the weather cooperated. I was finally able to go. I think I even tried to go 1 year, but I couldn't because of a bunch of other travels I was planning. I think it might have been last year, because I didn't even try to go last year. I was considering it, but like around this time. But the only thing is that I plan a lot of travels during the first half of 2018, where this year has been a little bit lighter. Because with the exception of this weekend trip in San Antonio, I really haven't left the state of Michigan in 2019. But keep in mind, the videos I filmed in Nashville, Chattanooga, Dallenberg, those areas, those went up in early 2019, but those were technically filmed at the very, very end of 2018. Yeah, we'll definitely continue to 127 north, just because we're just getting to Albion now. driving into Albion one day, because I know Albion is where Albion College is. And I don't know when it comes to like college towns or university towns, but yeah, they're really beautiful. They keep it looking very nice. But just like Valpo in Indiana, like that was a really beautiful little town there. To Northwest Indiana after work on Friday, and the commute getting out of Detroit was awful. Like, because yeah, there's so much road construction going on the freeways around Detroit, like I-75, the Southfield Freeway. Well, the Southfield Freeway didn't have any construction or anything, at least when I was on it, but because it's like I had to take a bunch of back roads to get to the freeways I needed to get to. Not to take the Southfield Freeway, and that was slow as heck. It was like, ugh. It's like it was very congested until once I got on M14 going through like Plymouth and that area. But yeah, just before the start of this video, it was getting pretty crazy in I-94. There was a lot of traffic congestion. No, I wouldn't say like traffic jams or anything, like there weren't any accidents or anything crazy like that, but just a lot of truck traffic, a lot of cars, and it's gotten a lot quieter right now, so it's a little bit more peaceful. Yeah, now we have a truck, but yeah, I-94 is a very congested freeway in terms of truck traffic. Just because, well, it's like if you look I-94 on the map, you have I-94. It starts all the way up in Port Huron, goes across the Blue Water Bridge into Sarnia, Ontario, which of course takes you into Canada, and then of course the 402 takes you out to London, Ontario, and it hooks on with the 401, which of course will take you all the way to like to Hamilton. Well, the 403 does, but then of course up to Toronto and then eventually to Montreal. And then going back the other way, you're going through Detroit, and of course you got people coming over from Windsor as well, and then from Detroit going west and go through Ann Arbor, Kalamazoo, and eventually out to Chicago area. And not only that too, it's like, and then you go further south, there's another east and west interstate, which is Interstate 80/90. That's the Indiana toll road slash, don't want to already got to Mr. Roboto. Oh, Dr. Roboto. Haha, that's a good one. Anyway, and then, or the Indiana toll road slash the Ohio Turnpike. But of course, unlike that, this is completely free. Although, of course, the toll road goes more toward Toledo and then Cleveland. Yeah, look at my central console on my car right now. I think there was I don't know if there's still a traffic accident or not, but they're supposed to be, after this accident, there's supposed to be a huge slowdown. But a lot of times with Google Maps, it can be delayed a little bit. Because I have noticed before that if an accident's just happened or there's like road construction and things are getting more and more congested, the maps aren't updated in real time per se. So because of that, you might start seeing a slowdown, but in reality, or on the map, it's not showing anything. And something could clear up and the map may not have been updated yet. But we'll see. I'm keeping my eyes out right now to see if there's any stopped traffic. We got the cruise control on. I should probably get that off just in case. Yeah, it looks like, I think the accident's still active. Maybe? Trying to think what to do. How about a detour, my friends? To be perfectly honest, we just want to get around one exit, which is about a mile. So we're going to take a little detour, my friends. So what's, oh yeah, that's completely stopped over there. Take a look at that. So yeah, because I think I even saw that accident, because before I left Niles, I saw the traffic map and there was showing signs of an accident around there. And so that must be a major accident or something. Probably not to close the freeway. But there's an exit for Parma Road that's about another 1.5 miles from where we just got off of. So yeah, this road, this is a nice thing about the Android Auto. It's like I can look at the map and I don't even have to hold my cell phone. Like my cell phone is pretty much put away, or to where it's nowhere even near my hands. And it's like I can look at the map, look at the road, and keep my both hands on the wheel at the same time. So yeah, we'll be able to get back on I-94 at Parma Road, which is going to be coming up into this little village called Parma. Yeah, we need to follow the sign for emergency East 94 anyway. Okay, so we'll make a left turn. And this is the quiet little village of Parma. Oh, this is a very, very nice downtown area. Nice and small. You gotta like these different small Michigan communities. And I can see the freeway up ahead and it's starting to move. So either the accident just cleared up or I got around it. So this will make the video in a couple extra minutes, maybe a little bit longer, but yeah, as I was saying, if I said it already, the stretch of I-94, which I did not show in this video, you're not really missing anything. But yeah, it's like, as you saw with that emergency 94 sign, that's where those come in handy. Like if there's a major accident, or if there is a freeway closure because of an accident, or like a road construction project requiring a full closure. That's what they're for. Okay, I'm thinking the accident probably cleared up, so who knows, I might have been okay if I would have stayed on the freeway, but we're getting back on it now. Truck to my left, and I don't think he's going to be merging, so I better get up here. Yep, there we go. Yeah, look at my traffic map. Yeah, all the red and congestion was behind Parma Road. So if there's still an active accident, I probably pass it up. So, as you saw, I was in a very convenient spot. Oh, I got something in my throat right now. Let me drink some water. That's better. Yeah, I was trying to decide on the fly if I wanted to just sit in the traffic jam and just try to film it, or possibly do like sped up footage, or take a detour and get to show off one of the very small Michigan villages. And I'll be perfectly honest, I think I'm glad I picked the latter. Stress-free, and I got to go visit yeah, that'd be a blooper if I could redo this drive, but can't really. But I get to drive through a new village for the first time. So I think we got another few miles to, or maybe a little bit more than that, because I'm going to be filming up to US 127 North. Got a work convoy right here. Should move over. We're about to enter a pretty big construction project. Which, probably if I film a video of I-94 going east through Jackson all the way back out to Ann Arbor, or somewhere in that area, which I should do that at some point. I may wait until they're done with the whole construction project that they're doing in Jackson, because they're building a brand new bridge for I-94 over, I think it's the Grand River, but don't hold me to that. Traffic got really congested again, likely because of that big backup, and so it's like a high concentration of traffic is pretty much together from that, probably where that accident is, or was, if things are starting to clear up. Coming up in about 3 weeks, I'm going to be spending Memorial Day weekend in Atlanta. Looking forward to that. Be doing some different things there. One is I'm going to be attending a video game convention called MomoCon. Not the entire time, but I definitely want to check that out. I know a bunch of people back from the MagFest and PAX East Con Bravo days there, or who are supposed to be attending, so it'd be cool to meet up with them. And at the same time, I want to check out the city of Atlanta as well. Check out some cool restaurants as well. I still have upcoming trip to where I'm going early September. At some point, I'll be revealing where it's going to be. But I'll give you another hint, although I don't know if this will big time give it away or not, but that's hard to say. Should probably get out of the fast lane. But so if you want a hint, keep an eye on the YouTube channels Brendan Vanson and or Greg Snell. They both produce spectacular content. Well, Greg Snell is a videographer and photographer for travel, and Brendan Vanson's a travel photographer, but he also does travel videos. Well, he does videos while he travels too, which they both do a great job. So, long story short, they're hosting a photo/video retreat in a particular place in early September, and I'm going to be attending that. Where is this destination? Well, you can either watch their channels along with mine, as they might reveal it on there. But of course, at some point I'll be revealing it here too, so no worries. But who knows? Or who knows? One of them might reveal that sooner than me. Alright, we're getting ready to come up to the exit for 127 North, so we will get ready to conclude the video. A huge shopping area for the Jackson area. Alright, so if you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more of my travel videos, especially these driving videos, definitely click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to click that notification bell to know when a new video gets posted. Well, thank you for watching, and this is Scott, the Scottman, signing out.